I've mentioned it a few times, but the last time was in the hotfix 29.0.8 video where I showed the mech having 18 of 20 scans but not showing where the mods come from or what mods they actually drop. And a few people have suggested the same thing. Get your scans to 20 out of 20 and look again. So let's quickly do that. It's funny, but these things are now spawning like crazy for some reason. But there's one, and that would be 20. Now, I know a lot of people will be saying the same thing, but I already know this is not going to work. Because if we go in here and we search for mech, for some reason the REMECH now spawns. The OSPREY, that wasn't coming up before, but 20 of 20 still does not say what the drop. That's because this is the falling Necramech. The falling Necramech doesn't drop anything. They removed the drops from the fallen Necramech, as well as apparently all of the armor. There doesn't seem to be a normal entry in here for the normal Necramech. If we actually search for it, fallen Necramech, same one, completely scanned, doesn't show it. What it would show, if it did show the drops, would be from partly scanned enemies. That's what I'm looking for. If it had a drop when you're over halfway scanned or two from being fully scanned, it would show up like this. I'm assuming this is the enemy that drops all of the gladiator mods, by the way, judging from this, but yeah, it would literally show up here under drops, because all enemies who have drops, who you have scanned enough times, will actually start to show their drops. It starts with the commons, then the uncommons, then the rares. So the Necramech not being there basically means that, well, you can't see its drops. I've looked through this, through several different versions of this, and the only other thing I can think of is going in and purposely scanning it. But the Necramech, the fallen one, no. This is why I was not going out of my way to scan these. This is why it was on 18 of 20, even though they spawn all the time. I will scan them when it comes to them being completed scanned. Otherwise, it doesn't list the drops. There was no point. Here's hoping I can actually catch it this time, but what we are kind of looking for is all the way up here. And it should spawn right behind us. And what you're looking for is the Necramech, because it's this that actually drops them, and as you can see, do not have all my scans of this guy yet. I should have kept shooting there. Oh, I have seriously messed up. That's the guy that drops stuff. The broken one doesn't drop things anymore. And as soon as you've done that, scanned that enemy, you come back, the only one that is appearing is the fallen one. The normal Necramech does not have an entry in the Codex yet. When they do, it may show you what that actually drops, but for now it doesn't, so that's why out of 18 of 20 it wasn't showing. Not because it wasn't complete, but because the Necramech itself, the built one, does not have a Codex entry yet. Here's hoping I can actually upload this before it has one, which I'll have to check on before I actually do so. But that's about it, so we'll leave this off here for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.